I suppose my motivation for cooking was a few factors. I said to myself, I had the best food in the world growing up, and I don't want to let that go. The second factor was I said to myself, everyone is depressed right now. I need to do something which is going to uplift everyone in this household. And learning how to cook was one of the things that helped to do that. Now, it wasn't so simple. My first pizza is something which I hope to have framed as an image someday. It is an incredible piece. But really, one of my secrets to cooking has always been color theory. It is just like art. Sometimes I say to myself, this could use a little bit more purple or a little bit more green. Or it could always use a little bit more green. Look at that. And I mean, you can do bizarre stuff like that, like, having a little bit of roti just kind of like on the side there as opposed to having some rice, which is a bit more standard. But really, a lot of the time, I will say, it's about the color theory, and that helps with plating. It helps with saying what flavors are going to mix well together. Techniques are something that you just pick up the more you cook. It does not always have to be perfect, but watching the food YouTube videos did help me a lot, I would say, giving me perspective, making me understand what would work. But doing practical things in the kitchen is another story entirely. You don't start as a professional, really. You're going to be struggling even just to hold a knife. And it was an interesting process. Of course, I wish I had my mom there to help me. But back when I was younger, the computer that I have, or what I had rather, was in the kitchen before I made my own little office space. And I would always have the smells of the kitchen around me and asking my mom abstract questions, which is why I know how to make perfect sauce these days, like authentic Italian sauce. There are a few ingredients that people just don't consider, and I've only tasted that once here in South Africa in authentic Italian restaurant. But celery and carrots are some key ingredients. But yeah, really a lot of the time, even with something like this, these are loaded fries that I made, and I love to experiment. I love to say, what can I make? What is interesting? What is different? And you don't need to have all the ingredients right now. You just say to yourself, what do I have available to me? And when you learn how to cook, you start choosing your own ingredients, you start making better decisions, You just got to use a timer. It's the easiest way to learn how to cook.